Hi, and welcome back to the 15-day challenge. My name is Kaylin. We're on day 8, which means we're doing twists. This practice will focus on twisting out the body, which is great for digestion. It's great for low back pain, or if you've been sitting for a while, just to get the body moving. So let's dive into it. Come down onto the floor and extend your legs out in front of you. Walk your hands back behind you and kind of lift up from your heart. Without doing too much, just kind of extending legs, heart lifts. Take a breath in. And take an exhale. Keeping your left leg out long, you're gonna bend the right leg and cross it over the left. Make sure the leg lines up. Flex your foot and now lift up out of your chest. Right arm goes back, left arm goes high. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. And it can be a soft twist to get going. Keep rooting into the right foot and then see if you can gaze back behind you. Taking an inhale and taking an exhale. One more in. And one more out. Inhale, come back to center. Counter twist to your left, so just opposite direction. And then lift back up to the front. Turn your right knee over to the right, sole the foot to the inner thigh. Right arm is gonna go back behind you, left arm comes toward the sky. Starting to press up out of the hand. Stay or lift your seat off the floor and start to reach back, stretching out the side of the body. Breathe in and reach. Exhale, lower down onto the floor. Bend your knees and place your feet out in front of you. Open up from your heart and your chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lean back and find your core. Arms up if you're ready for it. We're here just for a moment. And an exhale. Inhale, lift and sit up tall. Right leg will slide out. Flex your right foot. Cross the left leg over. Left arm back, right arm high on the breath in. Exhale, twist, opening up from the collarbones and see if you can gaze back. Another breath in and exhale. Last one in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return to center, counter twist over to the right. Lift back through the front, left sole the foot to the inner right thigh. Hips can start to open. Left arm goes back as the right arm lifts. Staying here or your seat will start to lift up off the floor and open up from that right side body. One breath in. Exhale, lower back down nice and slow. Take the legs around and over. Come to a tabletop, hands and knees, all fours. Walking your hands underneath you and your knees underneath you. Extend your left foot back behind you and find the left ball of the foot. A few sways back and forth just to get into the wrists and get into the ankle. You're gonna keep the back foot down and press into the ball of the foot. Squeeze in from your core and open up from your chest. Right arm reaches up to the sky without getting too crazy with your hips. You're using your back leg to stabilize. Breath in, exhale. Gaze down, release the right hand down. Pick your left leg off the floor, square off your hips. Take one breath in. Exhale, foot comes down and return to a tabletop, hands and knees, all fours. Shake out your hips, kind of sway it out. Inhale, drop the belly, open up your heart and your chest. Exhale, round it out and gaze all the way under. Neutral spine, right foot extends back behind you. Find the ball of the foot. Switching out sides, take those sways back and forth. Get into the ankle, the wrist, the calf. And then we'll stay pressing into the ball of the foot. Lift up out of the belly and then reach your left arm up to twist. Back foot helps stabilize. Big breath in. Big exhale. Gaze down, left hand returns to the mat. Pick the right leg up, square off hips and squeeze in from your core. Hold for a breath. Exhale, return to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, hips go high, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the legs. Get some movement going and then walk your feet to the top of the mat. Come on forward. Land with the feet hip distance, toes forward. Slight bend of the knees, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, soften and fold. Same thing, inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, soften and fold. Bend your knees, feet stay or walk your feet to touch. Chair pose, sit your hips back, arms come up toward the sky. Weight back into your heels, heart stays open. Left arm forward, right arm back, take an open twist over to the right. So keeping those hips back behind you, squeezing the shoulder blades together, then sit down a little bit lower. Take a big breath in, big exhale. Inhale, return to center, chair pose. Stand up, bring the hands to prayer, heart center. Relax shoulders, relax necks. Two necks, relax your neck. Bend your knees, sit back into chair pose. Reach your arms up. Left arm goes back, arm goes forward, and then sit the booty back. Big breath in, big exhale. Return to chair pose, arms up. Stand up, hands through the prayer, heart center. Nice and easy, step the feet hip distance if they're not already. Interlace the hands behind the tailbone. Power through the legs to open up from your chest. Big bend of the knees, hips go back, arms come up and over. Let's shake out our head, kind of loosen up. Head, neck, low back, hamstrings. Arms release, lengthen out your spine halfway. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to a plank position. Shoulders on top of the wrists. Fire up the legs, navel in, heart forward. Breathe in. Exhale. One more in. Down dog, exhale, hips to the sky. Pause for a breath, find some stillness. End your exhale. Right leg floats up and back, three-legged down dog. Keep the hips square and power through the right heel. Exhale, knee to the nose, step the right foot in between your hands, big giant step. Drop the left knee down, untuck your left toes, arms reach up for Anjaneyasana, low runner's lunge. Shoulders plug down, hips stay grounded. Left arm forward, right arm back, take a twist. So we've gone through almost the same sequence just in chair, but we're gonna reverse this twist. So your right arm goes down the left leg, left arm comes up toward the sky. You're still pressing into the right big toe. Inhale, return to center, left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze forward, circle the hands down around the right foot. Soften into the hips, kind of let them relax. Pause for a breath. And your exhale. Tuck your left toes, pick your left knee up. Warrior two, heel pivots to the floor. Inhale, rise and stand. Rooting into the legs and opening up from your chest. Big breath in, big exhale. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Hips back, right arm down, left arm high. Open up through that triangle pose. Chest, legs, heart, everything together. Gaze down, circle the hands to the floor. Just lift your left ball of the foot up, open up from your chest. Arms will float back by your hips for a power lunge. Tailbone under, chest stays open. Right arm stays back, left arm comes forward. Now lift the chest, shoulders on top of hips. Back knee can always stay soft. Let's reverse it. We did this with the knee down. Arm comes up, over, and back. Inhale, return, left arm forward, right arm back. Circle the hands to the floor and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, hips go back, arms come up toward the sky. Right arm forward, left arm back, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, back to center. Stand up, hands through prayer, heart center. Arms up, big breath in. Exhale, soft knees, dive it forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back, plank position, shoulders on top of wrists, spread the fingers wide, power through the pinky toes. One breath in, down dog, exhale, hips high, neck relaxed, jaw soft. Left leg will float up and back, three-legged down dog. Turn your toes to face down. Exhale, knee to the nose, and step your left foot way forward out in front of you. Drop the back knee down, untuck your back toes, arms float up for the low lunge. Hips soften, knee is still on top of ankle, chest is open. Right arm forward, left arm back, open twist, lifting up out of the hips. Left arm slides down the right leg as your right arm reaches up on your inhale. Exhale, come back to center, right arm forward, left arm back. Circle your hands down around your left foot. You have a breath here to soften into it, and an exhale. Tuck the right toes, pick your right knee up. Warrior two, power through the heel, pivot it down. Inhale, windmill up to stand. Notice your left toes, make sure they're forward in line with the knee. Pause, breath in. Pause, exhale. Inhale, straighten through the left leg. Hips shift back. Left arm down, right arm high for a triangle. Opening up from that front of the body. Root down into the feet. Return to warrior two. Lift it up. Circle your hands down around your left foot. Come up onto the right ball of the foot. Low lunge. Heart is forward. Now fly the hands back by your hips as you scissor the inner thighs together. Left arm stays. Right arm reaches forward. Now lift your chest and open through the shoulders. Left arm down the right arm, leg. Arm comes up and over. Inhale, return. Right arm forward. Left arm back. Circle your hands to the floor. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, just fold. Bend your knees. Place your hands down. Come back to that plank. Let's pause. Keep that heat going. Keep the strength going. Big breath in. Big exhale. One more in. Downward facing dog. Hips up toward the sky. Feel free to pedal or sway. Otherwise, find some stillness here. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Gaze forward. Walk your feet through to have a seat. Having a seat onto the floor, grab the back of your thighs, lift up from your heart. Let's lengthen out your elbows, reaching forward. Slide your legs together if they're not already. Take a big breath in, big breath out. One more in. Exhale, lift yourself up. Keep your legs short. Keep squeezing them together. Right arm goes back, left arm goes high. Let's cross the arm over the leg, and so you're pinning leg against arm, lifting from your heart. Inhale, come to center, arms up. Exhale, switch. Right arm can pin the left, opening out to the left. Inhale, back to center, hands through prayer. Let's pick the feet up. We're using the core for the twist. We go right. Inhale to left. Inhale to right. Up and over to the left. Arms come forward. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Feet can come back down. Grab the back of your thighs. Lift yourself up. All right, our last bit here. Lengthen it out. Slide back, elbows straighten. Arms come forward. Big breath in. Big exhale. One more in. Exhale, lower down to a place where maybe you pick your feet up, maybe not. You're here for just a breath. Exhale, relax. Whew. All right, bend your knees, slide your heels up to the booty, toes forward, fingers brush the heels. Lift your hips up off the floor. We're gonna keep moving through this bridge. Arms come up to the sky, stop here, or let them float over the head. So we're in a floating bridge. Hands to the sky. Arms and hips land together onto the floor. Inhale, hips and arms come up. Exhale, hips and arms lower. Inhale, press and lift. Make sure you can still wiggle the toes. Exhale, lower. Last time, let's pause on your inhale all the way up. Reach from fingertips, scissor the inner thighs together, ground down into the foot. Exhale, lower down. Walk your feet out wide. Just give your knees a few windshield wipers, left and right. Maybe your head can move too. And then knees into your chest. Closing out our twisted practice with a twist. Knees fall left, arm goes right. Soften down into your hips. And this one can be a feel-good twist. So monitor how deep you would like to take it or how soft you would like to take it. Gaze over that right shoulder. Use your inhale to bring your knees back into center. Use your exhale to drop them to the right arm can extend to the left, head might join. Softening down into the floor. One more inhale. One more exhale. Knees come back to center. Extend the legs, extend the arms, kind of like a morning stretch. Get that energy within the body. And then exhale, hug your knees in. Rock and roll up to sit, or roll over and come up to sit. Arms float up, big breath in. Closing our practice here together, hands to the prayer. Softly bow your head, thanking yourself for tuning in. Day 8. Good work, good job. Thanks for being here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 9.